Stuff works. I need to get all my screens in here like I used to for Warzone. Switch.
If you want to be on camera, you want to...
No one wants to see ads. That junk out of here. Let's take away the drawings. $10 move. What? That would be crazy. It's a lower high right there, buddy. We could be falling soon. Where's my chat? Docs. You turn this on right now. I'm still getting all this set up. I ain't streamed in a long time. Do you hear new tricks, dude? I think it's divergence. What day is it? It's Thursday. Trying not to talk too loud, you know? Alright. Yep. Money. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Soothing. Don't you play with my emotions. Alright, where's Miguel? I guess I gotta put the link in the thing for the other guys. Amarillo by morning. Close, huh? You think it's going that high? What's Apple doing? Apple's today, right? 2-1, yeah. I mean, this is a perfect setup. Big PB. Could fill that gap real easy. Look at this setup, dude. Look at that setup on Apple. I think you don't have a choice but to go up for earnings. But I haven't watched Apple that much on earnings. Look, the last earnings, big PB to the moon. That one. We don't talk about Bruno there, but that one goes up. Big gap up. Gap down and rip up. Rip up. I gotta make it bigger. Oh no, what did I do? No. Come here, sucker. It's almost into that gap. That's close enough. Stays. I don't know. To me, it looks primed to flip and rip. Apple at 190.60. Yeah, I got, look at that, 59. It's probably 60, somewhere in there. So we're a penny away from each other. That looks ready to rip. Let's turn this junk off again. There we go. There's some funky action going on. All right. I'm sitting here talking to you. I still got to share the link to the group. Chicken Rage's Trades. You're the only one here. Share, copy link. Nope. No, it's in the Discord. All right. All right. Gotcha. Like, I already had it there. All right, let's get rid of these. These have all been retested. Second green wick. Where's Discord at? There it is. Where's Miguel? I think he's already subscribed, so he should know if it goes live. All right, dude. I set up paper trading because I'm gonna. This is an old account that I'm using on here. I still gotta subscribe to new on this, onto Oprah and all that crap. Trading options the way I trade common stocks. Supply and demand, yeah. So that's kind of how we do it. Are you in the live right now? I'm gonna ask him in the Discord. Did you see his question, Gavin? So, can't always be pinpoint accurate with SPY and Qs. Let's see what he answers, if he's even here yet. Oops. Cancel. Yeah, just let me know when you're here, Lamb, and I will answer your question then. Look at that. And I didn't play the ride back up. Jeez. That's my bread and butter right there. Where's my... I haven't played this in a long time either. It's the only one I've got 1,000% on. Multiple times. Oh, he's here now. He's here. He's here. All right, Spy. So, when you're timing your entries, as Gavin has told us all, 3 minute and 8 minute is usually the best time to enter, because it's either going to be the fake out to the high or the low. But also you got to watch the trend, because I mean it could just, if 3 or 8 like falls in here, it's not a good enter spot, right? But if you see a big wick and then a couple wicks right here, I would have entered right here on those. It's because it's rejecting going further down. So you got 1 wick down, 2 wicks down, thinks about coming back down, wicks again, then goes up. I would have entered on this wick for it to go back up. And then once it got up here, I would have started thinking about exiting. Thinking about it and setting a stop, because then it's starting to reject. But with Spy, it usually always fakes again before coming down like it is right now. CGC is up 10% to $5. There's one I haven't watched. Yeah, like, let's see. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, I usually on Spy, I'm watching 2 or 3 minute. I'm pretty sure Gavin is also watching 2 or 3 minute. Like this morning, Gavin called out, he's right in here somewhere for calls, and then it's just up for what, an hour afterwards. 11:14 to 12:10, yeah, 1 hour. Where to exit is where you feel comfortable. See, on this one, I probably would have exited somewhere in here, but you know, I was playing futures hard today because I was trying to make the most ever and be on the wall today. But I would have exited around here. As soon as I see that it is starting to reject, I usually get out. But right here, I could have entered right back in, and you see another big rip up. Not everybody does that, but I like to secure profits. If I see 30%, I'm securing. If I have more than a couple, I'm gonna go ahead and secure at least half when I start to see rejection, and then let some ride, which we call our YOLOs. But for smaller accounts, I would say just leave one YOLO. It's easier to secure. You know, you get 20, 30, 40%, you secure that, and you know, that adds up big over the course of time. There's that rejection. 50 is usually a spot where it rejects again and goes back up. But it's probably going to come back down to the... Maybe not. Look, Mr. Gavin thinks it's going all the way up here before close. He done called it out. Securing 15%. Hey, there's nothing wrong with 15%. I got a website I'll post in the Discord. It's what I use for, well, when I first started. Oh yeah, Gavin calls out good ranges. So I don't go for the range. I go for sitting there. I only go with the momentum. We're a little different on that aspect, me and Gavin. But you got to do what works for you, right? For me, it's momentum. I see the momentum slow, I'm out. That's just I've left a lot of money on the table, but staying green is staying green to me. All right, here, let me reply. All right, I just sent you the growth calculator. And I'll show you how it works. Let's go to display capture. Ah! We gotta use the other monitor. There we go. All right. So, say you got a $100 account, right? And you're making 15% a day. You know, in 5 days that's 201, but in 20 days, you know, it's 1,600 bucks, and then it starts to really add up. You know, 2 months. You're at 26,000 if you kept up that. But obviously, once you get over 10 grand, you're gonna lower this expectation, right? All right, back to window capture. Oh no, I broke it. There we go. Entry timing again. The 2 or 3 minute, that's personal preference. I usually use 2 minute, in both on SPY Qs, even on futures. I'm using 2 minute. Sometimes I'll go to 1 minute to see what's happening inside the candles. But like I was telling him. So you're watching the fall, right? The rubber band effect. Now, this ain't a great entry spot right here because the RSI is, you know, it's only at 39. I like to see the RSI. These are going to be your biggest ones when the RSI goes down below 30. But on where you see these 2 wicks, it's rejecting going further down. It's rejecting going further down. So I would have tried to enter right around where this blue line is, right? And then I'd ride it up. And as soon as I start seeing it slow and start to reject, like in here, I probably would have, especially this candle, I would have said, okay, you know what, I'm out. That's me. Or you can follow Gavin's call-outs. Uh-oh, someone's calling. The bat phone is ringing. I don't know that number. Someone made 90K off the oil and gold. It wasn't that big of a drop. Look. Let's look at it. Oh, I gotta move OBS. I need a third monitor. All right, there's NQ. Go to GC, the gold. All right, let's see how many. 72 to 59. 72 to 59. That's pretty big. Futures calculator. GC gold. Bearish. 72 to 59. Say I used 15 contracts. You're not going to tell me the price? That would have been 19K. They'd have to have a heck of a lot of contracts to be able to do that. if you want to do a limit sell, so I mean, what it's, you know, a lot of times now, because I do such big orders, I use market. But when you're doing a limit sell, right, you got what it's at, and you may try to go $1, a couple more. But it depends on if you're doing the momentum or if you're doing, you know, trying to go up, trying to ride the wave up a little more. If you're seeing it start to slow, I'd go up. I'd put a couple more dollars on my limit sell and see if it fills. But you know, which would be a pennies, right? Because it's options. Got a sexy voice. I just saw that. You guys are crazy. Better watch out. I called a wife in here. She'll mess you up. For when? What are we talking about? The limit sells. So if you're thinking of getting out, I mean, just it just depends, because you could either see where you think, oh crap, it's about to reverse, so you just put the limit sell for what the, you know, what the ask is for. Or if you put the bid thinking it's still going to go up, or you know, you put a couple cents higher on the bid thinking it's still going up a little bit more, you could do that. That might be a better question for Gavin, because like I said, I go for the momentum, so I just give whatever the ask is. Because if I think it's going to reverse, then you know, I want out of it fast. Which I'm not always right, but then again, I'm securing profits, right? So it's a personal preference type thing. I wonder where Miguel's at. Maybe I'll tag him in Discord real quick. He may be working. He may not got lunch today. The 3 versus 8 wick entries. Well, I think you got what the wick entries were. But the 3 and 8. So what we've noticed over doing this the past year, well, Gavin noticed it, and I just confirmed it for him a while ago. But this is all Gavin's trick. On the 3-minute, Spy will fake one way or the other. Like if this is coming down, right, and say there's a 3-minute in between this, which probably could have been right here. Let's go to 1 minute. Wow, you mean you can't know right there. Let's see. Anyways, the 3, it's gonna fake one way, like right here. It fakes coming back up, and then it drops back down, right? And now it's coming back up. The 3-minute, it starts to come down. Well, this is a bad example right here, but usually it'll fake one way, and then that's your time for entry. See, right now it's just sideways though, so it would be hard to tell. See, right here for me, this is, you got 1 rejection, you got 2 rejections, 3 rejections. This 4 one, this is like a God candle. that is our candle for entry, but I would have already been entered by this candle, because that's, I mean, you got 3 rejections plus this one didn't go below, this one didn't go below, this one didn't even come to where this one went. It rejects 2 more times, goes up. You know, that's, even though it looks bearish, that's a lot of rejections. And on SPY, I only like doing. I'm starting to swing more now, but I only like momentum on SPY, especially for small accounts. Too much risk, yeah, that happens. I mean, that's part of it, right? Part of learning. Scalping's good. My options trading is like a certain warrior trader on YouTube that only trades momentum. It's just like penny stocks, right? You're only going to trade the momentum, right? You don't want to hold the penny stocks that we throw out in well, not we, but you know, Tony and Well and Tom, that they throw out. You're only going to trade the momentum. You don't want to be holding those. Looks like we're going to stay in this channel though. See, what scares me is this is not a bull flag. Bull flags point down, but it's not really any flag. It's going to be a tough one today. Not for Gavin. Gavin says right here. I ought to put a different color. It's Gavin color. We'll see what happens. Make it thick. Thick like Gavin. Anytime, dude. Oh, I don't want to say best, easiest. There we go. Oh, man, 128, still an hour and a half to go. Let's see, what else can we look at? What else we got going on? Let's see, I like PDD. Although, it can be weird because it doesn't follow the market. It's China money, right? That's one I like. I know Otter also likes when I like Target. I love Target, but I haven't played it in months, actually. Since I think November, I haven't played Target. But Target's usually was one of my go-tos for quite a while. Palantir is the poor man's Nvidia. Well, I say poor man's, but I'd say up-and-comers. That's nicer, right? It usually follows Nvidia pretty close. Let's see, Nvidia. Let's see, Palantir rejected. Nvidia's going up still. You know, you got your big ones here. Tesla. Tesla is like SPY. I only trade the momentum on it. It's a scary one because it moves so flippin' much. It's kind of like Nvidia. It moves so much. Amazon is just sideways, right? It's, you know, there's your double wicks right there, and then 2 more rejections. So, you know, right here would have been a good entry. It didn't quite get back to that 200, which it had already tested earlier in the day, right? Test the 200, higher low, higher low, higher low, retest, rejects again, back up. Now see, this candle right here isn't the same as when it's at the bottom. He said it's like having me on the phone. That's the point, dude. I want to help everyone. Without this group, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Yeah, any questions, dude? Don't feel scared. Ask away. If I can't answer it, I know the guy who does, who can. See, it's rejecting down, but I don't like this right here. These are widening. This is MACD is starting to turn. RSI is it's not above 70 yet, but it's kind of high. Let's see, what has it done all day? Let's see, this is something else you could watch. I like watching RSI. They haven't gone over this today. They've been staying right there. So this is not a candidate right now. The tiny candle at the top, that is usually our SPY candle for entry. Dragonfly is what it's called, I think. I'll go to 1 minute. See, right here. I was telling them earlier, see, we rejected twice here. I would have entered and tried to be underneath these two full candles. And then I get, all right, what we call the God candle. I'm pretty sure it's called Dragonfly. I'm going to look it up real quick. Dragonfly candle. Yeah, pretty sure that's dragon. Oops, that's the wrong. All right. Here comes that pullback I was worried about. Strictly trade SPY and Qs every day, yeah. Me and Gavin both do. Target might be in play again. Slew of upgrades. I didn't even. Oh man, my bread and butter. Maintained it by Goldman Sachs. Can rally 25%. I don't know if I believe all that. This is a tough one right here. Oh man, I'm going to have to watch this close now. I haven't played Target in so long. See, this right here, it wants to go down and then it comes up, that don't make sense. But it did have 2 rejections. What's above 144? See, that gap's filled. You got a fair value gap right here. So you could play it up to that, yeah. You could play it up to here. And watch for it to reject inside that gap. Well, that needs to be a rectangle. Come on, sucker. Jesus. Give me a second. I want to get this done because I may play this now. Oh man, it's so far to drag it. Alright. Let's make sure it's not too low now. Yeah, it could come in. What you think on Google? Forget it. What are we forgetting? Google. Let's go to Google. We checked it earlier, I think. 30 minutes. I think it's going to retest up here in the next couple weeks. That's a really big drop. Let's see, you got this is probably going to want to be retested. It's probably going to want to retest this line. If it rejects here, I would 100% get calls. But I'm going to have to see a good rejection. Because look, it already rejected right here. And right here. But it may go for that sweep again. It may go for that sweep into here. See how far back this goes. Yeah, look, that sweep goes all the way to there. Let's catch all of that one. I see it stayed there quite a while. And it usually don't stay under the 200 very long. But I don't think it's had that big of a drop before either. Oh, right there. I'd watch it for, oh man, that's a tough one. It's gonna have to drop more to reset up the technicals. I'd watch this area, like I was originally saying, see what happens right here. 141.77. If you get a rejection there again, another double wick, I'd play calls. I'd try to play them up to that 50 again. It's always going to want to touch that 50. And it's going to come back to that 200 probably before it rejects within a couple weeks. It might be a good long swing if it rejects here again. I'll have to watch that one for you. What time frame? Oh, I go through them all. See, the MACD shows barely any selling. Lots of buying on this dip. That's 30 minute. For looking at the bigger picture, when I'm trying to figure out what it's going to do, I'm always going to look at the 30 minute. I'm going to look at the 4 hour. Those two are, for me, getting the bigger picture. Those are the most important. Let's see. This is the 50 on the 4 hour, which would be the 200 on. Yep. Let's see. Very close. So it's more than likely going to come touch up here within a couple weeks. More than likely, not 100%. I want to see what it does the next day or two, though, because it could do this and then come down here, try to sweep again, and then start going up. Time is at 140. Time frames are all personal preference, right? So there's a lot I look at. My drawings get to be a little much. It's getting real wicky. Lots of wicks today. I wasn't even paying attention to SPY. Look, it touched the 50 and rejected. That's, see, all day. Touch the 50, reject. Touch the 50, reject. Touch the 50, reject. Dang. I could have entered right here. Ah, well. What can you do, right? Came right back up to that high and rejected with the lower high again. We'll see if this next candle comes up or not. It may just run the rest of the day, even though I thought it was going to have a better pullback. What's dollar doing? Dollar's going straight up. How are we going up the same time as dollar? See, that's scary. What's the 10-year doing? 10 years coming down, dollar's going up. Spy's going up. Everything's going up. PDD's going down. NASDAQ. Dang, man. See, if I would have got those puts this morning, like someone called out, 1450s would have been in the money. They were called out yesterday. Pretty sure, or the day before, I don't remember. I'm old. Someone else turns 42 this year. Not just me. What's up, Hunter? Alright, I'm back. My youngest was in here. He's gonna go feed the chickens. Still got tons. I would too. It looks good. Oh man. Sure thing. 143 Goog. I played 143s on Google earlier. Yeah, it would have been a good one. Look. Same spot it rejected earlier, except it got a little bit lower. It's going to want to kiss that VWAP. That's going to be important right there when it gets to VWAP, what it does. See, earlier it rejected almost straight away. Reject, 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 reject. But if you use that as a quad top, right? Quad rejection. 5, 6. The 5th or 7th are the ones that are supposed to go through. So if this one goes through, it could potentially come up 140s, 144s. You tell him, Gavin. You ain't catching me, fuckers. Fuckers. Apple could pull the whole market up here if it starts mooning. It's kind of what we've been waiting on, right? I think we're gonna get some tea made. The next results. Just think with that big a pullback, Apple could, you know. And Gavin was with me. We both think it's coming back up here very easily. That MACD turn. The RSI still looks good. Higher low, higher low. It could get to all the way up there. Spy's going. She going. Everyone's in puts, yeah. Well, I think everyone's in puts because of what happened with the other two companies. She going, she going. All right. Gavin called 489. What was it? 489.09, I think. I think he said 09 and I had it at 04, so we'll see if it gets there. Honestly, if Apple starts just going, there's no telling. We could, shoot, there's no telling where we go. I don't think we'll go up there, but get back to 490. All right. See if it rejects off this channel now next time it PBs. Really? The stock parrot decided to start talking to y'all. Peekaboo, baby, I hear you. Goog, goog, goog. Goog's on that VWAP. Good call, Beats. That's what I was saying. See it? 2 wicks. I'd be out right there. Even though it's VWAP and you know it can struggle and it could come down a little and then break through. This is one of those personal preference things. I see 2 wicks up, I'm out. Oops. I mean, if you had got in right in here is probably where I would have got in, right in here. Big candle, reject coming up. Oh, come on. Beats need you to go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up, 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 up. It's just going to go down. Rejecting that VWAP once again. It's unfortunate. All right, Blueberry. Oh man, that is a strong rejection, Beats. I don't know if you're watching, but I would have been right when I saw that wick to get out. Let's see if it touches that 200 and goes back up. It may come down to the 20. Look at that. Look at that 200. It kissed that 200. Oh, it's kissing it again. Dirty little red candle. What was the time? It was on the 50 or the 9. All right, Blueberry. Yes, everyone can hear you. At least use your words. You don't have to use your hawk sounds. My wife goes, caca! Head tilts to the max from the shepherds. Oh yeah, I bet. Come on, you can't be doing that. Phoebe. Miss Phoebe. Peekaboo. Use your words. I don't want to pull you out because then you'll be chewing on me. Anytime I have the headset on, she starts chewing it. I don't like it. It costs too much for her to chew it. might come back up there for you, Beats. If this candle can get back above, it'll be bullish. If not, that's all she wrote. Turn the lights off. She gonna PB? I mean, that's a double wick, right? Triple wick. I don't have no drawings on Apple. Oh man, whoops. See, that's another thing. Higher high, higher high, higher high. She could moon and pull the whole thing up. What's Microsoft doing? Microsoft's kissing that VWAP after the rejection. Look at that rejection wick. Oh man, I would have been out right there. Well, I would have been out back here, but then I would have been mad once it came back up. I left so much money on the table. I hate leaving money on the table, but it's part of it. That's one thing about these big wicks. They're usually going to, for at least 75% are going to get retested. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty bullish. That's why you cipher through multiple time frames. Because what looks, this, you're just like, oh, it's just going up. Reject. The 2 minute, pretty much looks the same. 3 minute looks the same. But if you go to the bigger time frames, it's just, you would have never doubted it. Except for on this, maybe this wick, because that's a pretty big 58 16-cent wick. Everything working on getting above VWAP. Except for Tesla. It's above. It's been above. And Nvidia. Q's just flying, man. I don't even have NQ up, dang it. Let's see, how many points is that on NQ? From 83 to 20, another 40-point move. Could have made another 10K, man. I've been greedy today. Why does it have this? Tesla? Tesla. Of course. Tesla's just in that channel. Just doing the thing. That's not what I wanted. It's a good V recovery. What it does when it gets here, though, is what's going to matter. Because you got that, oh man, that goes all the way down there. You see these wicks like this, that's liquidity. What it does when it gets above that, why does it do that? Come on. Alright. What it does when it gets up here is going to matter. See, this has already been broken. We're going to put it there anyways. Okay. This is your fair value. It's either going to sweep in here and reject, or it's going to push right through. I think what Tesla needs right now is a push through, a strong push through. If it ain't strong, it's just going to fall back down again. Look at that. Was it setting up a triangle? Oh man, okay, go to the 1 hour, maybe I can see it better. Come on, sucker. That's a tough one. Technically speaking, this should fall down again. But triangles don't always do what you think they're going to do either. What it'll probably do is break up for a fake and then drop down for another fake. Probably into the 177 range and then bounce back up. But then again, Tesla's not one of my favorites. It's a tough one. Is she gonna try and get through it? Man, Spy is just not giving up. It is just, see, look, 2 up wicks. Now it's gonna fake up and then probably PB. Probably. Yo, what up, Miguel? $177. I did say 177 though. 192. What did I say for the top side? Yeah, I said 177 when I was looking at the bigger time frame because I said down here. Honestly, I don't think it should be all the way up here. It's only because it's a meme stock that it's so overpriced, right? But it could fill all the way back up to at least here. When I was talking about it earlier, to the 50, which is your 197. Let's see the day. See rejection. See, to me that looks like a bear flag on the daily. But on the daily it's starting to show it's going to curl up. That's just in an ugly spot. It could fill that gap though. That is a huge gap. Jeez Louise. See, this one came down. Don't forget, I did have 150s on it, but I sold them with that big drop the other day. I'm gonna swing them. bear flag drops. Bear flag. But did it break the bear? I think it broke the bear flag up. See, this one just rides, and as soon as it breaks up, it rejects. He could come back here, 192. But I'd definitely watch it around 191. Or definitely close to 189. Whew. Yeah, right in that fair value gap. See, it's touching the 50. It's going to PB. Almost always when it touches the 50, it's going to PB it first, and then it's going to decide. See, I don't like how this looks. This is when I don't play them. When it looks like this, the 10, 20, and 50, even though it looks like perfect for just keeping up. I don't like it. Open to suggestions. Yeah, I've streamed Warzone, but I haven't streamed this. I used to be a Twitcher. I can't believe I made 30K on them futures today. I was really trying, but I gave it up. I was trying to get as much as possible. We'll see if I make the most today. I think I only played, what, 1 options today? 1 or 2 this morning. I stayed in futures all day. See, Nvidia just looks like it could just never stop. 200 starting to pull away. The rest are staying. It just keeps rejecting on that 50. Where's Apple at? Apple got its rejection. Right now, I'm not in anything, Miguel. I got out of my options earlier because I was focusing on being the lead guy for futures today. So we'll see if I made enough because I stopped doing futures to do this. I'm pretty sure I made enough. I was greedy as heck today. Definitely not something I want to do every day. I mean, you make that much every day, that's crazy, but you could lose it all in seconds. See, Spy. See, Spy's just... It's gonna get right where Gavin said it was gonna go. I thought it would have had a PB by now, but it is just going. Whole chicken would have been out. I'm gonna laugh if it gets to my line instead of Gavin's at 09 is what he said. I said 04 because I already had it marked. I'm gonna laugh if it just like goes a penny away and then PBs. Honestly, I think it'd probably just go up the rest of the day. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens rioted after hours with Apple.
Little Ginger's just sealed his fate.
Ginger went after you again, Ginger Ale? He sealed his fate? He went after you again?
Yep.
Alright, tell Mom. He's gonna be a chicky nuggy. We had what we thought was a girl chicken, because it looks nothing like a rooster, and then in the last couple weeks, Miss Ginger turned into a Ginger Mel. So her name is Ginger. His name is Ginger Ale now, and he keeps attacking the kids. So he's gonna become dinner. Gracie, you stink, girl. You smell like a sweaty dog. Don't give me that look. It's your stink, not mine. Were you helping Hunter? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Don't blow hard at me. I'll blow hard at you. This PB is probably going to come down. It should come down to the 50, maybe the 200. And then it should run. We'll see. It may not because of that earnings coming up here. Two puts on Spy for 485 next day is what Gavin called out. And he's got a couple lottos left. I don't know. It depends on this Apple. I would I'd go one up and one down for a couple days out. See what Apple does. One will pay for the other. But I'd go on Spy or Q's.
Ginger Ale, you're one of the babies.
Talk about Ty.
Ginger Ale's not a baby.
He is.
Let's see.
He's the baby.
I gotta put money on this account so we can do it live.
Dad, can I access it on it? How's the topic tonight?
488s, 49s. That's interesting. 228 for 489. 269, so 40. Okay. I thought they were the same price. I was like, what? Bird, you're gonna be a nugget too. I'm gonna cook you like a dove. You are being loud today. It did get pretty close. It got to 489 on the dot. Jeez. Nope, nope, nope. Spy. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out with the bird for moving forward. We have to go put her in there with the wife for tomorrow, and we'll figure it out come Monday. She getting forced. We're going down to see. Now this is going to be the rubber band play. You're gonna watch that RSA drop all the way down. It's probably going to come below the 50 to get there, just like right here. And it didn't even get to 30. Sometimes you'll notice it, you'll be watching it, and it'll start slowing down like this, like trying to push, and it just won't. That's a good time. That is the best time to get in. In my opinion. Not financial advice. $190 Apple. Apple has earnings today, but the consensus is Apple should, within a couple weeks, be back up in here. 190, yeah, for sure. 190, 192. But then once it comes back there, if it don't get all the way back up here, I'll be in long-term puts. Lower high. If I was going to play the Apple earnings, I'd go through Spy. I don't like playing earnings because of the 4 drop. I've been burned too many times. I gotta get this done. I gotta get that back on this account. Ooh. Let's see, you can't see it here. Let's see, go right there. Yeah. 3-wick rejection. But I don't think that's a real rejection. It hadn't come down far enough. It has to be Apple pulling it back up. Earnings are fun, for sure. I thought we were about to get the rubber band play. It's that time of day. This still looks like it's going to come down to me. Apple's pulling it up. I think the MM's. Let's see. I hate this because I can't scroll down on the orders like I can on my phone, so I have to pull my phone out. Look at the orders. Interestingly enough, 2500s are lined up at 489.28. 4000s are lined up at 488.20. Look at that.
Having health insurance is important. So, if you or anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up.
Those
Check your mail
4000s,
for
they're
a
going
renewal form from your state.
what they're doing, they're trying to pull it down.
Mail it back right away so you don't lose your coverage.
And once they release those, it flies.
Visit healthcare.gov to see if you're
But I
eligible
think
to
because of
enroll in a
Apple,
low-cost, quality health plan.
it's just not going to do that right now. I have to figure out how to get my order book on here.
And Human Services.
Ugh. My God, I don't like it. How do I get it to show them all? See, I still can't scroll down far enough. I want to see a good PB. Come on, come touch it. We want some calls. Or those 2,500. 2,500s are lined up at 489.28, so. A shop call. What? I typed in shop. That's not the time. Shop calls would have been from here. Are you saying someone called it out earlier? It's a space alien. It almost made VWAP. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. That would have been a good one. Look at that. 75.90, 76.90. I'll be right back. We're back. Let's see, this looks like it's gonna. This is a divergence right here. You got MACD coming down, showing selling. The stock's going up. It's usually an indication that it's about to PB. But with earnings being within the hour, it may not PB. Just like Spy and Qs right now. They could just keep going up and not provide an entry. See, futures it's too tight. As soon as it's at a position right now, well, just like Qs, you set a stop loss, it's going to hit it immediately. Miguel, if you got any questions on anything, dude, ask. If anybody does. Because at 3 o'clock. Show me my drawings. I don't like this. You gotta watch that volume. I think it's trickling off to nothing. Playlist on Spotify. I don't know. It's just a YouTube video here. I'll copy it to you. There you go, dude. Oh, no worries, Miguel, dude. It ain't no thing. We just got home. Yeah. You're gonna go where? Ash? Okay, never mind. Where do I find price target? So my price target would have been right here, 489.04. Gavin's was 489.09. It rejected right at 489. So it almost got there. But it's each one of my lines represents a spot where it rejected, whether it's down or up. And I got a lot on here, and a lot of them aren't valid anymore. But what I do is you take your 30-minute, right? You find your rejection lines. This is how I do it. Gavin has math. He maths it. Right here, I should have put a line right here, but I guess I didn't earlier. See, that would be a line I watch for it to get back down to, or to reject. But, see, this one was doing the gap from the morning. It filled the gap down, rejected, and it's been up ever since. But always, I'm going to do the 30-minute and the 4-hour. Those are my lines that I put on here, and those are my PTs. Because it's almost always going to go back to it. Eventually. See, this looks like it looks like it wants to drop. I almost want to get a put right now. Look at this. Up. That is almost a head and shoulders. At 3-minute, you can see it. Step, step, step. See if it comes back down to the original trend, if it rejects or not. If it rejects, or if it liquidity sweeps and then goes up. See, this is a backwards dragonfly. Well, Otter's not even here. Usually means it's going to reverse that candle. I got the stock parrot here. Better not chew me. You chew my wires, I'm gonna hurt you, bird. They may just be holding it off till last second today. So you're not gonna know. It's just one of those days. We had so many good entries throughout the day. Right here, boom, right here. This is the, even though it didn't go up as much, this is probably the easiest one. This one, you only get one wick down, then it rips, right? This one, you get your 3 wicks, and then it rips. And then down here, same thing. You still here, Miguel? Oh, sure thing, Jim. No problem, dude. Oh, man. SMCI. It's premiums, huh? Is it up there? Oh, jeez. $38.50 today? Jeez Louise. I do what I can. Could you imagine? Let's see. What about 584 from 540? Oh, man, come on. 30. It's funny how the higher you go. I just want to see calls. Is this all backwards compared to the phone? Is that why it was the higher I went? All right. So you could have made about $2,000 on a call today? Jeez. This is just not going to give a pullback for entry. It should have already happened. Next day calls now. I think there's going to be a PB though, Gavin. Oh. All right. Went and threw the bird in the window. Yeah, the SMCI is... Oh, man, I just got back to the chat. Y'all been talking without me. Mainly get it off to 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minute and 4 hour and 5 minute. It just depends on what's going on. through Soxes. It faked you out, Gavin. You touched trend twice, no reason for a third. Oh, actually, you came, rejected, almost rejected again. Yeah, but that's just, see, for me, that's not a real pullback. I wouldn't have played this, even though we know Apple's probably gonna, yeah, burning same days. I knew what you meant, Gavin. But I guess for everybody else, I mean, no. See, even Apple's pulling back. As it should before the rip. Here she comes. Was she about to go right now? Is she gonna go right now? Oh, there's the flashes of red. Book's changing. I wish I could scroll this down like on my phone. See, this isn't very strong. There's just no volume's half of what it was yesterday. I think this is a fake out, dude. I really do. I think it's going to PB probably till like 50s. So as you saying, 50-minute. Yeah, it could be. I think it PBs until 50. See, it's starting to PB now, but it could just do this again. Where are those orders at? Weeble. Refresh. Okay, we got 4,000 order on 488.20 still. Has not moved. 2,500 at 488.06, and those are the only ones on the green side. Let's see, the 2,500 orders are still at 489s and up. Those haven't changed, but they've added a bunch at 491 now too. You think so? You think we're going to confirm here? I just need to put this in the same so I don't have to keep switching. What are you singing, Hunter? Jimmy, Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy.
Gracie, please. I don't want to keep running into
See, Apple's been on somewhat of a PB to the 50. Spy, nothing. Just staying above the 20 for the most part. It could just be the fake up into the drop. I don't know. I think she goes up with Apple in the after hours. We clear, he says. I never doubt you, but this is one I wouldn't play. I don't like it. Because it's not a good entry, right? I mean, I guess if you're playing the 492s or 490 for the next day or 2 days, it wouldn't be bad. Not sell until 489.07. Oh, that's what yours was. Yeah, yours was 07. So I put the orange line. See if it goes to 07 or 04. It rejected at 89 earlier. Hunter, dude. Hunter. You gotta burn them same days. You can't buy them no more. Yeah, I know it's on a Ryzen channel, but you're right. You got a bird on your head, dude. She using you as a nesting area.
Yes.
Yes. Lower high. I've been thinking it was going to drop. I almost bought puts, and then I wasn't paying attention to the time. I was going to get same day puts, but it was after 30 already. But then again, Apple could carry everything up. It's just one of those weird days. I think that's why it's not falling, and that's why it's not going up like we think it's going to do yet. It's going to wait till, like, right here, and then it's going to shock the world. What's the daily look like? Let's see, we're up 1 whole %. Take this away. That's just, I don't believe this. We didn't even make it to the 20, only halfway. So that's not a real PB. Guess we're going back for a new high. Spark it, don't go down. Yeah, I can't buy futures because I wouldn't be able to set a stop. It's too close together. Oh, that's pretty strong right there. Now it goes to 7. I bet we're at 491 tomorrow morning. Fine. Another half month? Yeah, you're probably right. We probably get to 500. I mean, if they're going to keep it rising. There's 03, there's 05, 06. Does it touch it? Does it touch it? Or is it 1 penny below? We know what that means. One penny below. But she ain't done yet. Someone wasn't mathing. I'm joking. Come on, she gonna try again. Strangling, yeah. got to your 08, huh? I thought it said 06 a while ago. Now it shows 08. So confusing. Oh, what is the put call ratio? I haven't even looked at that. Some cheese. I want some cheese, mama. I'll be a good boy. Options. Statistics. Puts are still over calls, so no matter what, they're going to keep it going up. As long as those puts stay over calls. Here comes the PB I was thinking of. Probably for... I don't think it's gonna PB. I thought it was. I thought it was gonna come down to it. To at least the 50, but it just don't want to. What's Apple doing? That's the one to watch. Oh, she's trying to steal your nug? Put her up, dude. You need help? Does not want to move. I think they're going to drop that RSI before it starts going back up. DKNG at 52-week highs. Oh. We'll see what happens. Come on. She is just not doing anything. First afternoon of streaming. She just don't want to play. I think Gavin called out DKNG because I just said it. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Gavin. But yeah, that's the opportunity for puts. Where's DKNG? I usually have it right here. DraftKings could keep going up till Super Bowl's over. Yep, it almost got to the 50. That's about the shallowest PV we've seen, huh? Oh, nice theory, Gavin. I like it. It's a good theory to go off of. Let me take a second look. DKNG. Go to daily. Let's go last year. Big dip. Big rip. Goes into a bull flag and rips more. Okay, let's go to somewhere in here. That's a heck of a dip. Oh, that's because of earnings, though. What's the other one because of earnings? I didn't pay attention. Also earnings play. Oh, 08 dip. Oh, of course I'm on the wrong thing, right? Ah! Uh-oh, here comes that dip I've been waiting on. Man, could you imagine if I went all in? Jeez Louise, they wouldn't know what to do with that much money. I joke. Oh man, it's gonna touch the 50, ain't it? I knew this was coming. I even said it. Jesus, I just averaged down to... That's 489. Damn it. I'm down 6%. I averaged down too early. It hadn't touched the 50 yet. Let me go check. Oh, he's back. Come on, kiss that. RSI still, man, it could come. It could come down. Right there. Touch the 50. Get the hiccups. What good are you? All right, let's see if this works out. Ooh, it is sinking. Dollar's not moving, so this is just a fake out probably. This is our usual rubber band. It's almost a 30. Get everybody to get out. I see that's a big wick. That's a big wick. That's what I want to see. Come on, futures. Come down a little more. I want to get in that wick. Dang. It's 2 rejections down and I didn't get in. Five minute. Oh, there's been lower low. I've been waiting on that dip all day for the last 2 hours. That RSI on Q's in Q is at 10. I'm gonna buy there.
Order filled.
Order filled. Oh no, she's still going. It's too early. I gotta figure out how to take that sound off. I'll have to figure that out later. Don't you keep going on me. Come on up so I can set a stop. I know you ain't going down much further. Watch it just crumble here. I see now's where it's getting that slow spot that I talked about earlier. There we go. Come on up. Get on up. I want it to go a little higher before I set my stop. Otherwise, it's going to stop me out. Oh, well. All right. Let's see. Oh, of course. There we go. I guess it's just not going to show my other window. I was trying to show my futures. I'm just going to have to take a screen cap, I guess. Come on, let her go. Oh, they may not let her go. What's Apple doing? Apple's getting silly. All right. Don't fill my stop. Don't fill my stop. Ah! There she goes. There she goes. Oh, I got too many things open on my phone. Up 6% on the 489s. Up 4,000 on futures. Don't put that stop so high. Snipping tool. Let's see. Come on, I want another. How much more do I need to get to 40 grand? Oh, I need 8.4. Oh no, don't come down. Oh, it's gonna hit my stop. Put it down, pull it down. Watch, I'm gonna pull it down, then I'm gonna lose money. I want this trade to be 8.4. I hit 40 grand today. That'd be sick. Oh, come on, I don't want to sell yet. 7% on the 489s. I did average down on the wick. On this wick, I averaged down, then it went lower. She's slowing down. What's Apple doing? It's because Apple's slowing down. As soon as Apple starts ripping, we're gone. If Apple starts ripping, which she should. We could get a couple dollars. Honestly, we could get $1 or $2 from Apple. It's a big one. They're going to hold it here. They're trying to get people to sell. I'll watch the 08 for the fake and then the rip. Maybe. Keep this one on SPY. I want to move my stop up so bad so I don't lose more. Oh, there we go. 57. Come on, we need 84. Oh, I should have just taken profit. See, that's what you do. Let's see, we can move our stop up to 17,416 safely. We're in an up channel on NQ. SPY showing the same. Come on, let her go. That was the 8. It came down. Now it's going back up. You didn't even ask that many questions, Miguel. Good luck to you too, bud. $65. Come on, we're gonna break 40 grand today. Oh, come on, 68, 69. Oh, I should sell at 69 just cause. All right, let's move our stop up. We don't want to lose too much, but we don't want to get stopped out either. There we go. 72, 73. Look, here it goes. The SPY's going. How much am I up on the 489s since I called it? 13, 14%, 15%. I was expecting more. I'm going to be a little girl and sell here. Just in case Apple doesn't do what we want it to do, right? Oh, I hit 83. Oh,
Stop
it stopped
filled.
me out. I was about to take the 83. Oh, man. Then immediately down. How much more do I need? 25.40 is what I need to get 40 grand. I only got 10 minutes to do it.
Order filled.
Oh, that's so loud. I went back in. This is so dangerous. Watch, I'm going to end up losing money. Come on, Apple. What are you going to do? Apple's going up. This NQ should be going up too. It's going down. I'm down 1,500 now. Oh! 9,000. Come on, get 10.
Stop filled.
Oh, stop filled. Yes! 45,743. One bad trade on the day. Exit market, cancel all. Yeah, make sure there's no open orders. You never want to leave open orders. Holy crap. That's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting. Woohoo! Holy shit balls. is Apple doing? I gotta watch this. I can't. Amazon. All right, let's go. Let's go to Big 7. Amazon big beat. Oh yeah, Amazon's flying. Apple's not flying. Amazon. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. Y'all take it easy, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.